Hello YouTube, welcome to my stream or my video. We're just gonna watch some Philomena Cunk because we love her in my channel. I love her, she's so funny. Hi YouTube, Gooners here. Oh my god, I don't know about that. Wait, hold on, this is the wrong video because we already watched this video, but it was great seeing it again. Sorry, we're watching this video. We're watching this video. No, we're watching this video. This one's 7 minutes long. Not too long.
I'm a professor of architecture at University College London.
What is a building?
A building is anything that anyone has built.
So my shoes are a building. How many three wise men?
Wait! That was such a funny joke! Bro, I need to hear that shit again. What is a building? Anything that people have created. So my shoes are a building. Why?
At University College London.
What is a building?
A building is anything that anyone has built.
So my shoes are a building.
Oh
How many three wise men were there?
Who knows?
Oh.
How many three wise men are there? Yeah, it's not like it's in the name, right?
Bread sauce.
Wait.
It's a great.
Who knows?
I don't understand bread sauce.
Bread sauce?
It's a great way of making a really savoury sauce.
Bread and sauce are two completely different things, aren't they?
Well, they are, but you can grind the bread down and then cook it in milk to make a really good.
Oh,
a really good
really?
sauce.
It just looks like sort of cheers. When Henry
he was like, inner peace. Don't say anything, bro. He's like, oh my god, I can't. That sigh was everything. That sigh spoke more than words could. When I first saw her, a part of me actually wondered, is this really real? Because like, she's so convincing.
Right, can we talk about something a bit more cheerful?
Anything you like.
Oh my god, are you okay?
Do you like ABBA?
I love ABBA.
That is so cute. I love ABBA too. I wouldn't say I love ABBA, but I like ABBA. Yes, I've been broken hearted. Blue since the day we parted. You know, that's exactly how I feel when people talk about politics. I'm like, can we talk about something more cheerful? Like, but anyways, I love her. She's such a mood. She's such a vibe.
looks in the mirror, do they see an equal woman or a better woman?
What?
They quite often, like all of us, look for what they want to see and they look for what they hope to see.
You see yourself back to front, don't you, in a mirror? But not upside down. Why is that? Sorry, you're not the mirror's expert.
Wait.
That mirrors are designed.
What power's a mirror?
What power is a mirror?
Sorry, you're not the mirror's expert, are you? And to add insult to injury, that money will most likely have a picture of a man on it, because most banknotes don't have women on them, apart from the Queen, who's on all of them.
What the fuck?
Maybe one day, human beings won't need buildings anymore. Although, for that to happen, we'd probably need to evolve skins made of bricks. And that might take at least another 30 years. But Beth is startled
30
at dinner
years?
by the
Oh yeah, in
unexpected
30 years, guys, I will have skin that is made of brick.
Might take at least another 30 years. But Beth is startled at dinner by the unexpected appearance of Banquo's ghost, played here for some reason by the letter H.
Which of you have done this?
Oh my
But what was
gosh.
so great about Henry VIII? Why is he the king we all still remember, unlike, say, Richard V? Well, for one thing, he was fat, so he takes up more room in the memory.
Oh my,
The
oh
Andromeda
my,
Galaxy.
oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? She's so unhinged.
He's going to hit us.
The Andromeda Galaxy, a whole galaxy is going to hit us.
Yeah. On about the same time scale, actually.
So could we fall down a black hole?
Yeah, you could fall into one.
Is that the same? Because I heard that you could be if, you know, this is one way that the world could end, is that we're all just sucked off through a hole.
It's
Yeah, chat, you know, we're just gonna die by being sucked off into a hole. Doesn't sound like a bad way to die, huh? Dying in a hole, huh? Maybe that's what cave dwellers do, cave explorers do. They're like, oh, look, a hole wouldn't be such a bad thing to, like, not, like, to that have be my final resting place, huh? Oh, yeah, look, it's so tight and wet and oh, so tight I can barely fit. And that's exactly what they're thinking. That's why they're obsessed with it. Only a 14-centimeter hole. Yeah, I'll fit. Well, someone's won't.
I mean, that must be terrible. Can you imagine what it would feel like to be sucked off through a hole?
yeah.
Back in
Did he just say yeah? What does he mean by that?
Victorian times, women weren't allowed to vote, even though we had a female king. So some women formed a
Female
gang
king.
called the Suffragettes. 1 in 20 people has been a victim of crime.
Wait, I just realized something wrong with that. You don't vote for a monarchy, right? Oh my god. The layer joke is crazy. She's like, yeah, we had a female king. Okay, I shouldn't explain jokes, man, but like I was just impressed by the layers in that joke.
Means that 19 out of 20 people are criminals. No wonder.
She looked back. She's like, oh, I think I'm in danger.
20 people are criminals.
Wait, what? 19 out of 20?
Which means that 19 out of 20 people are criminals.
She's like, oh,
No wonder we need police.
She's like, oh, I'm
Over
in
the
danger.
centuries, many things have been used as money, including amber, wheat, eggs, travellers' checks, feathers, book vouchers, lobsters, beads, gold, leather, nectar points, rice, peas, mugs, and money. It was only the last of these that caught on. It's almost unbelievable.
What the fuck? Why was that even funny? Am I stupid?
That before Charles Darwin invented evolution in 1859, no one had ever evolved. Without him, none of us would be here today, except in the form of fossils or gibbons. This is
I don't think that's how it
National
works.
Theatre. It's designed to look so horrible that people are glad to be inside watching boring plays.
She's a savage. Oh my gosh. Like, so ugly. Damn. People would be so happy to be inside.
Today, Britain stands at a fork in its crossroads, and its people are asking questions. Now we've got our country back. What actually is it? Who are we? And why? You know when you read a word in a book and you sort of hear that word in your head, how do they get the sounds into the ink to make it play in your head?
Huh? Huh?
She wrote,
Huh?
"The world to an end will come in 1881. A claim which has recently been debunked by experts through a careful process of looking around and seeing the world still here. Today, some people choose to turn
Ah, she's breaking my brain. She's breaking my brain.
the outside of their homes into a giant advent crown. A jolly house covered in electric lights may be expensive and use a lot of power, but it's the perfect way to cheer up a world worried about climate change and dwindling resources. Queen Elizabeth I got a crown.
Oh my god. She's like a stand-up comedian. She's so good at this. Why? The irony. Oh god, how can you not love her?
Crown screwed on here. Climate change and dwindling resources. Queen Elizabeth I got a crown screwed on here in Westminster Abbey.
What?
It was in this ship Drake became the first person to circumcise the globe.
Circle?
Which is probably why they said
Yeah, yes, sis. That's exactly what he did to the globe. Damn, this globe. Wow, he snip.
a ship is called a clipper. People
His ship is called the jumper. No, that can't be true. Is that real?
Genuinely believed witches were amongst them, their fear fueled by leaked photos like this. Did an explorer ever try to sail into the sky? You know, find a bit of sea that's sort of going up and...
Like in
No.
One Piece?
We're often told to feel sorry for those who are alone at Christmas. But these days, that's all of us, and it's brilliant. Why did Nelson always have one hand up his jumper? What was he doing up there?
He'd lost most of his right arm, so...
The pagans celebrated the solstice by cutting down holly and ivy and dragging it into their homes, along with a giant Yule log which they'd set fire to. It sounds rubbish, but with no app store to speak of, killing trees and plants was as good as entertainment got, even at Christmas. Despite being the stuff of nightmares, Santa is the world's most...
Bro, that shit looks scary. Oh my god, if you take this out of context, this looks like a scary video. Like those analog old film horror kind of vibe. Look at this guy, man. That's creepy. If I saw him standing over my bed and I'm like, oh my god, who are you? And he's watching me sleeping and he's like, have you been a good girl or a naughty girl? I'll be like, oh, daddy. Daddy ran away when he saw the Santa. Yo, I would also run away. I don't care what kind of gifts you have. I don't want them.
Popular home intruder. But at Christmas night...
Did you hear what she said? She's like this home intruder.
Nightmares.
Yo, that's scary.
Entertainment got, even at Christmas. Despite being the stuff
Imagine seeing that in your house and you're like, excuse me, who are you?
of nightmares, Santa is the world's most popular home intruder.
Santa's the most popular home intruder. God bless you. I love you, Philomena. I love you.
But at Christmas 1914, there was a brief ceasefire. The fighting stopped. Soldiers got out of their holes and joined together in a place called No Man's Land, showing that even at moments of peace, men will still divide into two sides and try to beat one another.
Oh god. It feels like a low-budget snuff film found footage movie before Santa murders everyone. That's exactly what I was thinking. Damn, I want to keep watching her content, but like, let's save some for next time. You know, I'm gonna save this video. She is so funny. Why is she so funny? I love her humor. Why is she so funny? I wish I could be as funny as her. It's just like she's not even trying.